But I am Chrissy Gascon. I'm the Interim Executive Dean at Santiago Canyon College, Continuing Education. I also oversee our career education program, and I oversee our Adults with Disabilities program. So we have a students with substantial disabilities program, and then we also have a workforce preparation for adults with disabilities. So we have two different programs there. And Isabel, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Isabel Garcia. I'm with Santiago Canyon College, Continuing Education. I am the outreach coordinator for this program, and I'm very happy to be here and present to you everything, all the excitement about our programs and services. Thank you.
So, at Santiago Canyon College, we offer the tuition-free classes for adults living in California. And we say that now because we have so many online classes in addition to our in-person classes. So we now have different options available. We were one of the first continuing educations to offer courses online, and this was pre-pandemic. So we've actually been on this road for probably 4 or 5 years now. We have, when we say online, they can be synchronous classes or asynchronous classes. And what I mean by that is the classes can be completely online with very little visual contact with the instructor, or they can be hybrid where they're working on some things on their own, or a little bit of it face-to-face like this in a Zoom, or even come into the classroom. So there's a gambit when we say online classes. So within our department in career education, we have what we call state approved or career education certificate programs. And when I say state approved, it means they've had to go through the chancellor's office and they have received a certification. So when the student completes the courses in the series, there's a series of courses, they will receive a certificate. These are non-credit courses, but they will still get a certificate from the state chancellor's office. So these assist with preparing for a new career, improve basic skills, build workforce skills, and people also take our classes for fun. But really our motivation is to get people into jobs making a livable wage. That is our goal within career education. And with these, we have different areas. Isabel, do you want to talk a little bit about our business skills?
Sure. I'm happy to talk about that. Our business skills, we have different areas, like Chrissy said. We pretty much separate them like business, social media, medical occupations and things like that. So right now I'm going to present about the business skills. Under this field, we have the advanced manufacturing 3D printing, which is very, very popular. A lot of students take this class, like Chrissy say, for professional development, or they can take this class for free because they like to develop, learn the program, and also they love to see the final product. We have actual printers at our Workforce Preparation Center where students can come in, take these classes, they learn the program, they learn to design, and they learn to print. A lot of industries out there, they looking for this people with these skills because they use it to do all the modeling for dentures, and then also implants, different items. So also they use it to create cartoons, like dolls. I have students that they just come in because they want to create their own cartoon dolls, and they also have specific designs. So most of our students who take our classes are young students who want to take these classes for fun, and eventually they can use their skills for the industry, which is amazing. Last weekend I had an outreach event, and then I have a full display of all the objects that our students print in these classes, and everybody was so happy to see the product, and they were asking when they can enroll for these classes. So we know there is a high demand. Like I say, they start taking the classes for free, for fun, and then they can use those skills for real job. After the 3D printing, because we're talking about creating and design their own products, they can create their own business. So we teach them how to create and develop their own business with this specific certificate, home-based business. They only complete 3 classes. We teach them how to build their home-based business, how to do like accounting so they can keep track of their sales, the loss, the business, the income, everything. So it's very important. And then also we teach them how to use the internet to sell their products, to promote their company. So these 2 classes, these 2 certificates, they go in hand one-on-one because they help the students not only to create their products, but also how they can create and have their own business.
Thanks, Isabel. We can go to the next slide. Other areas are office occupations. Many people need a little bit more assistance with learning just basic Microsoft Office, Adobe, different skills to use in the workplace. So we have different levels, our customer service representative, general office clerk. These are similar in that we are looking at Windows, keyboarding, MS Word, it could be MS Excel, Google applications for work. We actually teach the entire series in the Microsoft Office series. We teach the entire series of Adobe software. And within our Google applications, we go through all of the different aspects of that. So some of these classes are in different certificates. We don't have all of them listed in our PowerPoint presentations. We're just giving you a sampling. But another one that's extremely popular right now is our medical billing and coding. It's a keyboarding class, a coding class, a billing class, and a workforce readiness class. This is probably our most popular class, and we fill this to the limit each semester. The class can be taken online, and it can also, with a virtual like this Zoom component, or it can be taken online and the students can come into the classroom. Some students are asking to come into the classroom, but still want that freedom to do some of their work online. So we're doing a regular hybrid class where they come in once a week for 2 hours, and then the rest of their work is done on the computer. And it's the same for medical billing and coding, but we have it in 2 different options with 2 different teachers. So those are some of the other office occupations. If you want to go to the next slide. This is our digital media occupations. So these are a little bit different and it can also tie in even with the 3D printing because of the type of software that's learned. So digital marketing specialists, this really has to do with a lot of looking at Google Analytics and digital marketing and things that you kind of do behind the scenes. We're doing, for example, a lot of marketing on Facebook and Snapchat, and we actually had to hire someone to assist us in looking at, is the marketing going through? Are people seeing what we're out advertising? So this is kind of teaching people how to do that. Multimedia artist and animator. Again, it's using desktop publishing, animation, a lot of Adobe products. And then web associate is more in building your own web page, learning about HTML, Illustrator, Dreamweaver, different types of software that will help with those types of web design. Okay, next one. You want to do healthcare occupations, Isabel?
I'll take care of that. So medical occupations is another area with high demand, especially because of the behavior technician. Most of the students who take our certificates in medical occupation, including medical billing, take this class because they can benefit from this program and they learn all the technical area for the medical occupations. Caregiver, that's another class. We have a lot of students that come to take our classes because they want to get a better salary. This class helps them to get a certificate so they can get a better job. Once the students get the skills they need, all the technical information, they can get a better job. And that's the reason this certificate is very popular, because we get in students like, I have this job, I need to improve my skills, get all the technical information so I can get a better job with a better pay. So that's another one. The CNA nursing assistant, same. We have wait lists for these classes all the time. The reason why is so in high demand is because our classes are tuition free. Our students don't have to pay $2,500 for a certificate. They only have to pay for books and materials, which is like close to $300, $400 total. And then we've been having scholarships for the students so they can pay for the cost of these items. So it's really good. The class, the first portion of the class, which is BMed, the orientation or the overview, is only for 2 days back to back. And they have the option to take the class in the morning or in the evening for 2 days. During this class, they pretty much learn like overall the information about the CNA certificate. If the students qualify and they get accepted in the program, then they can enroll in the main course, which is the 15 weeks course. Am I right, Chrissy? They take the first 8 week in the classroom, and after that they go for a training.
Yeah, and a little bit more information on these. Behavior technician and nursing assistant, they are actually prepping for an industry standard. So behavior technician, these two courses, just so you know, these two courses would prep you for the QABA certification in behavior analysis technician. So when you train to be behavior technician, these are people that would go into the home and help with behaviors with, for example, families that have children with autism. So we work with the behavior technician. This certificate was developed with the Autism Business Association because they wanted to connect with a college to have a program where their behavior technicians could learn before applying for the job. So this was one that we did in conjunction. So after the certificate, they could sit for their behavior technician license. The license they sit with for us is through QABA, which is a qualifying agency, but it's called the ABAT. So there's CBAT, there's different types of exams, but this would qualify to sit for multiple. Caregiver and personal care aide, that is really just a state certificate. It does not prepare for an industry standard, because there isn't one in personal care aid. It doesn't exist. But CNA, as Isabel was talking about, that prepares you to sit for the CDPH, which is the California Department of Public Health license to be a certified nurse assistant. So with this one, right now, currently, we've been doing this program for about 5 to 6 years. We have a 97% pass rate in our CNA licenses. So our students are very successful. And what Isabel was asking about is it's a 15-week course. The first 5 weeks are in the classroom. They're learning theory and practical information. The second 10 weeks, they are done in a skilled nursing facility, and they're learning as they're doing a practicum in what we call clinicals. So they are on site working with actual patients. So each of these are a little bit different. I did want to give you a little bit, because I'm over 2 programs, a little bit of information for our programs for adults with disabilities. We have 17 courses that are workforce geared, and every class is connected to a certificate. So similar to our career ed classes, these also earn a state chancellor's office certificate, and our certificates typically have 2 to 3 classes connected to them. Next one, examples of some of the classes are transition to higher learning. We normally have this class during the summer, prepares people if they're wanting to go on to community college, like what the expectations are, self-advocacy, especially if you're at a community college and advocating for rights, how to talk to the DSPS office to ask for accommodations if needed. Choosing the right employment path, all different types of courses encompass these certificates. We also are a partner with Project Search and Chalk Children's Hospital, where we do the internship program. It's a year-long program. It has been on hiatus during COVID, but we're hoping we're going to get a cohort back in this spring. Fingers crossed. This is just some student criteria, suggested student criteria for adults with disabilities program. And that's benefiting from the education and group setting. And really it's following the code of conduct of the campus. So don't probably have to talk as much about this, but we do sometimes get questions about different things. So we do have this for our students who are question what needs to be done to succeed in the classroom. Next one. Oh, these are our class modes. So for our career education, these are the class modes that we're offering. We offer in-person, 100% online, and we use the learning system called Canvas. Hybrid, which is in-person and online using the Canvas learning management system. And then the virtual hybrid, which is like this, a Zoom meeting. And then the other half is in the Canvas module. And when I say Canvas module, they're going to be working step through their module. Their instructor will be looking at their work. They will be blogging with the instructor. They'll be blogging with classmates. There might be some videos between the instructor to the class. There's sometimes live office hours, but for the most part, the student can do this at 2 o'clock in the morning. They could do it 2 o'clock in the afternoon. If they send a message to the teacher might not respond at that minute, but they normally respond within 24 to 48 hours. So it really is a pace yourself class that you can do it anytime within a day, but usually assignments are due at the end of the week. So they have time to go back and forth with different students and teachers via email or instant messaging within their learning systems. And counseling. You want to talk a little bit about counseling, Isabel?
Along with our free classes, we also offer career counseling for all our students. We help them with academic and evaluation, educational plans for different programs. The counselors do educational plans for the high school program, for the GED. We offer GED English and Spanish, so they take care of that. They also assist the students with career planning and educational plan when they take our career education courses. If the students are not familiar with our career education courses, they don't know the sequence of the classes, what classes to take. They also help the students to evaluate with an evaluation to see what skills they possess, so they can advise them better. Okay, based on your skills, your former education, I think you should go right on this path. So that's how our counselors assist our students, just to guide them through the correct path and help them to earn a certificate faster. Especially if they depends on their situation, if they really want to get a certificate because they want to get a better position at work, or because they want to transition to a two-year college. So we assist the students with that, with career exploration, and then also orientation for college and scholarships.
Thanks, Isabel. And the other thing with counseling is they're also available on campus, via Zoom, via phone call, any which way. We're really reaching out any way that the student needs to come back to us. And Isabel is actually in charge of our Student Welcome Centers, so I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about what she does on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, well, this is our Student Welcome Center, and this is something new for our program. We never had a Student Welcome Center in the past. It's something that got developed during the pandemic as well, to assist our students mostly remotely. But then now we open 2 Welcome Center. One is at the Chapman location, and I'm going to share our locations in the next slide. But we have 2 Welcome Center, one at the Chapman location, the other one at the Santiago Canyon College campus, where we keep our continuing education program. And at the Welcome Center, we assist all students from all our programs who have issues with enrollment, they have questions like what classes to take next. They have questions, how do I reach out to my instructor? How do I reach out to counseling? what's the difference between the different class modes. A lot of students are not familiar with our class modes yet, just because in the past we only offer in-person classes. Now we have different modalities, so our students get confused, like which class is hybrid, which class is virtual hybrid. So we assist our students, like explain them how to register and what are the different class modes to make sure they register for the correct class. Also, we help them navigate through Zoom, through Canvas. If the students take classes online, we help them to apply for a laptop. We offer a free laptop loaner program. Our students can apply and use one of our laptops for the full semester just to take the classes online. At the end of the semester, those students return the laptops, and once they register for the new semester, they can request a brand new laptop again. So that program is very popular because now our online program is just increased, like I will say 90%. Like we have our high school diploma program, like is 75% online, and then the rest is in person. It's very popular. So we assist our students like remotely. If they're from home, they have issues to logging into their Canvas account, their accounts get blocked, they forget their passwords, we reset their accounts. And the students can, like the same way as counseling, students can reach out to us in person. If they have issues with a laptop, they bring their laptop to our office, we help them out. If they have issues with their accounts, they can email it to us, they can call us by phone. So we assist our students pretty much like Monday through Friday with any issues they might have to access their classes or to register for classes.
Thanks, Isabel. And then I think the next slide is really our locations. So we have 3 main locations: Santiago Canyon College. Mostly up at this campus, we have some in-person career education courses and a high school diploma program, and courses in older adult, which can be, we have a really cool sewing class that deals with like upscaling and fashion design. Although it's in the older adult program, there's a lot of younger people taking that class. We might even be opening that in our career education department because it's become so popular as a career avenue. College and Workforce Preparation Center, that is where I'm located. That is where we do our one of our CNA classes. We have our computer lab, our 3D printing lab, and also a high school diploma program. And the OEC Provisional Education Facility on Chapman Avenue, that is where we mostly have our ESL courses, so English as a second language and citizenship. And then next slide.
So I know
we're done.
So pretty much our information, they can contact us directly to register for any of this program. These are our main lines. The counseling office and the student welcome center, that's our email address that we can receive emails, and we reply to students on a daily basis. Like every day we reply to our students. Same thing, as students call us, leave us a voice message, we call them right away. And for more information, they can visit our website, it's down there, and I also put the link to our website in the chat so you guys can have it as well.